Okay, in this video, we're going to simulate that we are a change advisory board or a CAB member, if you will. So for that purpose, we're going to go ahead and log into our environment here as Bob the agent. Bob the agent has change management capabilities here if you provided them in a previous lab. Okay, so to get to our change calendar, Bob the agent obviously has lots of other capabilities, but the change calendar itself is under the change management module. So change, we can see that there's lots of changes here in the system, and we can look at our change calendar. Our change calendar. So let's take a minute just to kind of look through some of the different options here. Initially, the view and the filter applied is active changes that are scheduled to start within the next month. That's the initial view. Of course, you can change that if you want to make it the next year, great. You know, however you want to filter it. And of course, you can filter based on any other attribute of changes that you would like to look at. So in this case, we're just going to use the default view. We're sorted by schedule start. That's good. Reviewing the calendar. At the moment, we're viewing the calendar by a week basis. We'll go ahead maybe and change that as we kind of go through the example here. As need to, these buttons now and go to, they just allow you quick navigation of the change calendar to jump to, now. It's currently the afternoon of September 9th. Or you can go to, if you wanted to go to, I don't know, the 7th of October, you could do that by using the go to button if you wanted to schedule something that far out. So we're going to go ahead and just go back to now, for instance. And the change that we just created, you can see there's lots of other data in here beyond what we created. We created this one workshop video example. All this other data was populated from our deploy sample data action that we took on a previous lab. So we just got some sample data in here to work with as we needed. A couple of different things about this particular view. You can see that these things here with these icons, these lightning bolt icons, show you that the change as it's scheduled is outside of a maintenance window. Our current workshop video example is currently inside of a maintenance window. We have a maintenance window defined, must be covering two specific maintenance windows, but we'll go ahead and adjust this as well. As soon as we drag this outside of the maintenance window, that's just a quick way to reschedule. You can do so, and you can see that the icon immediately showed up saying it's outside the change window there as well. You'll also get some other elements if you have people in the system and they've loaded their their emojis or their profile pictures, if you will. You can get that picture of information there, and that obviously is kind of used as an icon. Oops. Or you can get to their phone number, message them or send them an email or what have you. Other things, there's a couple others. These ones are thumbs up because they are good to go. They're effectively approved at that point. So everything approved is already towards the top of the list, and everything that's not approved is towards the bottom of the list, but that just has to do with our scheduled start sort. So if we wanted to move this and we wanted to actually make it inside of a maintenance window, this little drop down here comes in very handy. We can click this little drop down, and it looks like it wants to potentially start. The next maintenance window would be the 13th through at 8 a.m. through 10 a.m. So we could either pick that, that's the default, or we could view additional maintenance windows. You may have noticed some of these in future or in a previous video, but we're going to go ahead. For grins, we're going to go ahead and choose Wednesday, the 15th of September, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So by selecting that, the calendar itself jumped a little bit, zoomed us in, and here it is, being scheduled for us. So that is helpful from a CAB perspective, just to quickly and easily reschedule changes to the next available window, so the teams can start to align to that window as needed. If you want to save the changes to that change, just go ahead, come over here and click the little save button, and it'll save that change. Anything obviously, so if you make multiple changes at a time, that is going to have to be saved. And maybe I move this one. It wants to save my change, so of course I want to save that. And now I want to move this one. We're going to move that one inside the maintenance window. Great, and we're going to go ahead and save that as well. So you can see how quickly and easily it is from this view to take a look at and see what's currently scheduled, when they're scheduled, when maintenance windows are, some quick editing capabilities for a cab situation, including auto grabbing of the next available or additional available maintenance windows for use. Comes in very handy. A lot of change approval boards appreciate that. With that, that wraps up kind of a quick run through of the change calendar, and look forward to seeing you on another video.